Warrington Rugby League Football Club. The Warrington team: number 1, David Lyon; number 2, Des Drummond; number 3, Alan Bateman; number 4, Tony Farnley; number 5, Gary Mercer; number 6, Chris O'Sullivan; number 7, Kevin Ellis; number 8, Neil Arman; number 9, Dwayne Mann; number 10, Gary Chambers; number 11, Bob Jackson; number 12, Mike Gregory; and number 13, Rocky Turner. Subs for Warrington is number 14, Paul Williamson, and number 15, Paul Cullen. The All-FC team for today's clash is number 1, Richard Gay; number 2, Paul Eastwood; number 3, Brian Blacker; number 4, Brad Webb; number 5, Neil Turner; number 6, Greg Mackey; number 7, Patrick Entat; number 8, Carl Harrison; number 9, Lee Jackson; number 10, Andy Dannett; number 11, Ian Marlowe; number 12, John Sharp; and number 13, Rob Nolan. Subs for the All-FC is 14, Michael Dixon; and number 15, Russ Walker. Referee for today's encounter is Mr. John Connolly from Wigan. His judges, Mr. Hayes, the red flag, and Mr. Ward, the yellow flag. Well, Warrington come here today to the Boulevard. They've had 5 straight defeats behind them, and they're really looking grim in the relegation zone. All-FC, on the other hand, are at the opposite end of the table. They're topping the table, but on Wednesday night they had a real hard game against the Australian tourists and really took some knocks. So maybe Warrington can take advantage of this today. Remember at Witherspool earlier in the season, All-FC finally won the game 3-2 thanks to a Greg Mackey last-minute drop goal. So it's Warrington. Warrington in possession now.
Cheers, mate.
All-FC are playing towards the scoreboard end, and it's Warrington in possession now, just inside their own 25. Dwayne Mann, Neil Arman comes storming in. He looks like he's lost the ball, and John Connolly rates it knock on. So bad mistake by Neil Arman in the early minutes. So that gives All-FC head and ball. The young Frenchman Entat will get this one in the scrum. Goes in rather quickly, comes out. Brad Webb goes off one foot, but good tackle there. Alan Bateman, the Rugby Union convert. Here's number 12, passes it. Good play by Hull. All-FC now 20 yards out, applying pressure in the early minutes. Entat, here's Mackey, the playmaker. John Sharp, but he's well tackled. Long pass to Brad Webb. Good play by Brad Webb. He beat Alan Bateman. 2 tackles to go. All-FC, Entat, scrum half, inside to Ian Marlowe, ex-Rugby Union. Last tackle, says the referee. So watch for young Entat with a little kick here. No, kicks. And it's play on, says the referee. Good decision. So Warrington get possession back through David Lyon. Mercer comes in off the wing and offside. So the first penalty goes to Warrington. Relieve a bit of pressure. Plays just 5 yards from their own line. So Mike Gregory trying to control and calm his forwards down. And David Lyon, trusty left boot, makes about 30 yards. Not a bad kick. Puts play midway between the Warrington 25 and halfway. Dwayne Mann, Neil Arman, first receiver. Good strong run by Neil Arman. Makes it almost to the halfway line. Good tackle by Hull though. Dwayne Mann. Here's Bob Jackson playing in his bike shorts, but he runs into a brick wall and he loses possession. Warrington already making early mistakes. So well, let's see now. Marlowe, but no way through there as Warrington close that gap straight away, but Warrington's got to make these 6 tackles count. Here's Dannett, gets a nice pass. Nice pass to his fella prop forward Harrison, but Harrison can't hold it, so it'll be a scrum down, Warrington head and ball. And Bob Jackson, Mr. Reliable for Warrington. Not often he loses possession, but let's be fair, it looked like he run into a brick wall then. 2 big Hull forwards. Ellis gets it out, gets his pass to Drummond, but Turner's got him covered. Danger man, this Desi Drummond. I'm sure Brian Smith's told his players, don't give this lad an inch. Dwayne Mann, inside to Gary Chambers, playing in headgear. £16.59, anyone interested? Mike Gregory has to go on his own, looking for a pass to Bob Jackson, but he just can't release the ball. Looking to impress Mal Riley today, and O'Sullivan knocks on. Oh, get it back. John Sharp picks that one up. O'Sullivan, first game for 2 weeks, but we want a bit more from Chrissy Sullivan. Jackson, international, be playing against the Aussies next week, this lad. Here's Webb, Dannett. But Dannett takes that ball standing still, and there's no way through Gary Chambers. So Hull FC again through Mackie, the playmaker. He's got Turner outside him, but he takes the tackle on the Warrington 25. Hull FC still in possession. Here's Entat. Entat slips it to Harrison. Harrison looking for a pass, and another one goes to ground, and Warrington dive on that loose ball. So the handling's not too good in the early 10 minutes. Warrington, Gary Chambers took a knock there. I can tell you it will be a knock, because Gary Chambers isn't one to fool around. First game for the first team this season for young Chambers, a Cumbrian. So, to make him tough in Cumbria, here's Neil Harmon. Offside, Hull again, not giving 10 yards, referee's correct. So, Warrington get another penalty. Referee reckoned Harrison wasn't 10 yards back from the quick play the ball, so David Lyon manages to swirl it into touch and puts out a young man. I can think he's an Hull supporter, he'll have an headache in the morning. So Desi Drummond coming inside, but runs into Harrison, big number 8. So Warrington just short of the halfway line. Dwayne Mann slips it back to Neil Harmon, good play by Neil Harmon. Plays well above his weight, young Harmon, number 8 for Warrington. Ellis, O'Sullivan, Turner has to break forward, but there's no way through. On the coach coming down, Brian Johnson showing us a video of the Hull and Australia game in the midweek, and he hopes to find a few faults with the old club. Again, bad passing, Rocky Turner getting hurt. Suicidal pass there, so man. O'Sullivan, he's got Ellis alongside him, little chip through. All on, says the referee, but Richard Gay positioned perfectly. But good tackling, Bateman and Drummond in the tackle. Good play by the old fullback. I must say, I was impressed with him when he came down with a spool early in the season. He's got the makings of an international. Well, penalty to Hull. When will players learn that referees have been told to clean up at the play the ball? And Desi Drummond was at fault there. So Hull FC get the penalty, not letting him play the ball, says Mr. Connolly. So Hull FC, Paul Eastwood comes over to take this penalty. Very bad kick, but it's a strong wind here. I don't think he'll be too bothered about that. And here's Dannett. Good forward, Dannett, but for my money doesn't play a full 80 minutes. Just comes in and out of a game. Here's an 80-minute player now charging forward. Big Carl Harrison. Got him from Featherstone Rovers, and I think he's been a good buy for Smith. Sharp, but Bob Jackson spotted the danger and dragged Sharp down. Jackson, knock on, and it'll be a scrum down. Bad move by acting half back there by Jackson. They had an overlap over on the right, but Jackson rushing to get the ball, knocked it on, and Warrington will get the head and ball midway between the 25 and halfway. So Ellis gets it in, and Ellis gets it out. Gets it out to Mike Gregory. Good play by Ellis, but Mike Gregory's dragged to the ground. Dwayne Mann has to go on his own, no support, but bad tackling by Hull FC. Should have had him down 10 yards back, and Dwayne Mann's made another 10 yards on the halfway line now. Warrington, Sullivan, Ellis, Turner's got Thornley, Bateman goes through the gap, but good tackle by Webb. Still on the halfway line. Penalty again. As I said earlier, when will players learn? You see it week after week, and coaches must get really uptight about this. The referee is there, and he's made his point. He's having no nonsense round to play the ball. So players, you're professional, learn. So Warrington, 10 yards inside the Hull half of the field. Dwayne Mann plays it to Gary Chambers, first receiver, but he runs into Harrison and Marlowe. Bob Jackson playing in bike shorts today. Going into the milk race when this is finished. Ellis switches it back to O'Sullivan, back to Gregory, but the gap doesn't close. Hull don't fall for that ploy. Bit telegraphed by Warrington, and Hull was having none of it. On the 25 now, Warrington, first time in the old 25. Ellis gets it to O'Sullivan. Gaps there, but good tackling. Mackey in the tackle. Good play from the ex-Warrington player. Here's Gary Mercer playing on his favourite position on the wing. Good running by Mercer, no backing up. 10 yards out, last tackle, says the referee. What can Warrington do here? Ellis, watch for a little kick. But he dies with the ball. Good tackling by Hull, 10 yards from the line and close it up. So, Warrington want to try and keep Hull down here. This is where we want to play this game. And he's got Warrington offside. I think the crowd give that decision. The Hull supporters in the brand new Fripney stand, I must say, here at the Boulevard. First time I've been in it. So, Paul Eastwood comes in off his wing for another penalty. Had a good first test, remember, at Wembley, but in the second test didn't play so well. Be lucky to keep his place at Ellen Road next week for the decider. So Lee Jackson, one man who will be in that test, and another lad here, Harrison. So that's 3 internationals, all one another touching the ball. So Harrison, Jackson, Entat's got Marlowe, gives it good play. Marlowe's got no support though. Forward pass, a mile forward. And the referee, give him credit, was well positioned. But good play by Marlowe. Ian Marlowe come from Rugby Union, I believe. Joined Hull FC. Brian Smith knew he was a good convert, and by God, he's been playing well. So Ellis gets it in, gets it out. O'Sullivan looking for a big game off him today. Johnson, Lyons links up, but no way around Brad Webb. So, Thornley taking it himself, giving his forwards a breather. Makes a good 10 yards. Here's O'Sullivan, Jackson comes forward, but it runs into 2 players. Rob Nolan 1. So, Warrington. Again, bad play the ball. Bit of an argy-bargy to play the ball and Hull take advantage. Dannett. Running across field. No backing up from Hull again. Jackson acting half-back. Who's going to get this? Harrison? Marlowe outside him, but no way is he going to get the ball as 3 Warrington tacklers come in. 25 yards out now. Hull FC trying to get the first score. Entat, Mackey's got the 13, no, coming in. Good play by Hull, but Marlowe's brought down and loses possession. Kevin Ellis steals the ball. So Warrington breathe again. Good play there by Mackey. Got number 13, Rob Nolan running. Good play. Bob Jackson makes a good 5 yards. Warrington forwards now make these forward drives just to make some ground. Here's Arman runs into Marlowe and Harrison. Here's Dwayne Mann. Little clever kick by Dwayne Mann, but the wingers ready. Warrington breathing down his neck, and Alan Bateman's there with a tackle. Good follow through by Warrington. Here's Brad Webb. He'll have to go on his own while try and sort themselves out, and he's tackled. Neil Arman brings him down on the halfway line. Here's Entat. Mackey's got Sharp, but Sharp gets tackled. You notice Mackey and Entat, the generals in this Hull team. Here's Dannett. Brian Smithell looking for a big game from Dannett. Here's Entat again, the young French lad. Monsieur Entat. And Monsieur Entat kicks it straight into touch. So, Warrington will get the head and ball just inside their own half. Bad kick by young Entat, the young Frenchman. I've heard he's got accustomed to this Yorkshire weather, the bitter and black puddings, he loves them. Can't beat, he said he beat frogs' legs any day. Oh, Kevin Ellis. Greg Mackey, remember, played at Warrington early season, and Warrington was sorry to see him go. But Brian Smith seen the potential, and he snuck in there through the back door and got young Mackey. So Warrington now. Mercer, Kiwi international, but there's no way through. Running across field. Best going forward. O'Sullivan. Thornley, he'll have to have a run. And he goes forward, makes a good yard. But Blackwood's in with a tackle. Oh. Blacker, yeah. Gregory. Only just come back, Mike Gregory, remember, after being out all season with a bad hand injury. And Mal Riley's made a statement that if he has a good game today, he'll be coming into the squad. But good kick though, put all right back in their own half. Comes forward, but The tackling's there, and who's that man? Bob Jackson up there again. Good follow-up again from the kick by Warrington. Good play though by Hull. Good passing, good backing up. Still going. Still playing good football. Very good football, and in the end they run into each other. Lucky to get away with that. It was laying on, he was lucky. And Mackie has to play it himself. He knows if he'd have passed that ball, it'd have been forward. Entat looking to get his winger going, but Warrington close it down. Hull FC playing, remember they must be tired after the midweek game, and I'm sure they've learnt a few tricks from the Aussies. Nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with that. Mackie outside, he's looking to centre away, good play. Good pick up by Eastwood. The pass was round his ankles, but Mercer finishes him off. And last tackle, says the referee, so look for one of the half-backs with a kick. No. Here's Mackie. They played the little ploy again. And he's give. Warrington's turnover, I think. I couldn't see what happened there, but it was the last tackle. Remember, he scored a try against Australia in midweek on the last tackle. Australia expecting him to kick, and Mackie played a long pass and got his winger Turner in for an excellent try. But back to this game now, remember, 15 minutes gone, still no score. Looks another door struggle this, like the one we had it with Spool early in the season. Hull SC 1-3-2. And this looks like being another case of that, and let's just hope Warrington can pinch the points here today. And again, bad messing around as they play the ball. The referee looked to his touch judge, he said it went back. The referee can't do any more than that. He looked for assistance from his touch judge. Ellis gets a long kick, but again, doesn't find touch, and Gay's found it, and I think he'll let this one roll, and it'll be a tap on the 25. But they can't blame the referee there. He did the best thing, he didn't see it, and he looked for assistance from his touch judge, and his touch judge reckoned it went back. So, Hull FC back in possession, midway between their own half. And again, when will this really annoys me? Every week you see maybe 10 penalties given, and Entat didn't know what was going on, and he knows what's going on now. Good run by Entat. So Blacker, but tackling there now. Hull FC now, the crowd getting behind. Jack Harrison's got Marlowe and can't hold it, Mackie. So Mackie can't hold it. The gap was there. If he'd have held that, it might have been good night Vienna. But luckily for Warrington, Greg Mackie's handling wasn't up to it. Maybe it's this cold weather. If I was him, I'd send a letter to Ronnie Gibbs and ask him to send him a pair of gloves. Remember, he got banned from playing in gloves, Ron Gibbs, when he played for Cass. So Kevin Ellis, the rugby union convert, gets it out. O'Sullivan, Lyon linking up, but Sullivan don't give it him. And he has to take the tackle. No, he gives it to Alan Bateman. Strong man, this Bateman, gets it out to Lyon. Thornley, but Thornley just can't release it. Get Mercer running. Good play by Warrington. Mike Gregory looking to get Mercer in action, but gets it out. Good play by Warrington. Good backing up. Dwayne Mann. Good player, this lad, Dwayne Mann. Plays for 80 minutes. Never had a bad game for Warrington. Warrington now pressing it down forward. Good little tactic. But who's there? This young lad, Richard Gay. Good for positional play. He's got Rocky Turner in front of him and Alan Bateman, and he can't go round either of them, and they bring him down. So Brad Webb backed in half-back. He'll have to go on his own, give his forwards a breather here, and that's what he does. He makes a good break too. So Hull FC back in possession. Here's Mackie, jinking, running one way, but Mike Gregory's there, and Gary Chambers looking for the half break, this young lad. Here's Harrison, and again bad play by Hull, and Brad Webb couldn't hold it. Knock on, so Warrington will get another scrum. Handling's terrible in the first 20 minutes, but give credit, it's cold out there. So Warrington's heading ball. Kevin Ellis will feed this one. Goes in, guarantee where it's going. Back inside, good switch. Lyons has got Mercer. Can he get him going? Mercer's got Webb in front of him, goes round him, but the cover's there. Good play by Warrington, but the cover was there from Hull FC. Mercer run round his wingman, but there was Mackie and another player there to stop it. Ellis looking for the gap. Scored his first try for Warrington last week against Trinity. Be looking for another one today. Gary Chambers. Turner
Turner a long pass and a bad pass. Rocky Turner's to blame there. They're looking at each other. It was a terrible pass. It'd have been better holding on and let Warrington regroup. Rocky Turner in the unaccustomed role, loose forward. Usually plays standoff, asked for a transfer, and twice this season it's been knocked back. So Entat gets it out. Gives it to Brad Webb. Brad Webb inside to his wingman, Turner. But no way through for Neil Turner. So, back in possession. Webb inside, looking for switching it back inside the old player there. But Warrington read it well. Here's Dannett. Big strong number 10, this lad. Big boy, like a big pit miner, this boy. Here's Mackey. Mackey's got Marlowe outside him, but passes too late. And a knock on by Hull FC. Warrington take advantage. And Warrington pick up the loose pass. Right, Bob Jackson not happy there. We'll just have to see, I don't know. It looks a case of... It looked like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, but we'll just see what the referee and touch judge has to say. Don't see? Shit. Where? Fucking cold. Fucking not sitting on floor. What's your thought? So 10 minutes in the sin bin, Bob Jackson. But what I seen of that, it looked like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Bob Jackson not noted for his aggression. Clean player. Proper professional, Bob Jackson. Well, he'll be spending 10 minutes in the bin. So Warrington down to 12 men now. Can Hull take advantage as Eastwood puts another kick into touch. So Warrington now playing with one man less for the next 10 minutes. Dannett running strong. If Hull FC could get 80 minutes out of this lad, he'd be a good one. But for my money, he only plays bits and bits. Here's one lad who does play 80 minutes. Harrison, a good pass. Oh, Richard Gay looked like he was in. David Lyon just got hold of him. Good play by number 1, Gay. Here's Dannett. Dannett passes it back. Gay involved in the game again. Weren't expecting that pass. So, Warrington, looking for the score. Harrison lost the ball. Lost knock on. Everyone cheering for a try, but when a player drops the ball, it's called a knock on in rugby league, and that's what that was. So Warrington will get head and ball and a chance to get possession and relieve a bit of pressure. Just been moved from my seat, late comers. I think he's just finished work at the old pit. And it's Ellis. Is it the dock? A docker he is. Played down here, me, but against the old Dockers a few seasons back. Good strong amateur team they are. So Warrington now midway between the line and the 25. Be better just letting the forwards make forward drives here, and that's what they do. Neil Harmon. Wait for a kick by David Lyon in a minute. Here's young Chambers, Cumbrian, tough as teak. So Warrington now making the way out to their own 25. O'Sullivan gets his kick to it. Looks a bad one. Good twisting kick though, but that's a beaut. Got a nice twist on it in the air. Steve Davis would have been happy with that one. Pot black. So scrum down. Just inside the Hull half, and it's Hull's head and ball. Monsieur Entat will feed. Remember, Bob Jackson's over in the sin bin, taking a 10-minute breather for a bit of a fracas. Entat, Mackey. Mackey's got Gay, but misses him out. Gives it to Webb. Webb comes back inside, but O'Sullivan read it well. Gay acting half-back. Marlowe having a good game, this lad Marlowe. Having a brilliant game for Hull. Playing really well, but he makes it into the Warrington half of the field. Entat misses Jackson. Goes back. It'd have been better giving that pass. So, still in the Hull half. Hull FC looking for the first score. Here's Carl Harrison. Carl Harrison, good play. Gets it out to Entat. There's a gap there. Mackay just grabbed it. Good play. Good backing up. Lee Jackson still going. And Warrington lose it. And it's all on again. 6 again. Warrington had chance to pick it up. So, Hull FC, Carl Harrison. Inside Marlowe, done it. But he can't get his pass, one-handed pass out. And a Warrington player injured, David Lyon. Oh, here's Harrison. still playing good football, oh, Marlowe. Inside to Nolan, and he's just grabbed at the last minute. Oh, let's see now, 10 yards out. Marlowe, but he holds on when it'd have been better giving it to Mackie, who was at his shoulder. Come on now, oh, what can you do here? Here's Mackie, look for the long pass, Brad. Turner, what? A very bad play that. Desi Drummond come inside, he'd left Turner free, but the pass from Brad Webb, I wouldn't call it a pass. And all let's see, lose possession. Warrington got a chance now of a breather. Still no score, 25 minutes gone. Warrington 0-0. Here's Drummond coming inside, but a good tackle. Greg Mackey, and he knows that move from his Warrington days, and there was no way Desi Drummond was getting away with that. Gary Chambers, forwards now, trying to drive away, just 10 yards from the Warrington line. Mike Gregory, Neil Harmon, but Neil Harmon unloads, good. Rocky Turner now, where's the backing up? Mike Gregory's coming up. Tony Farnley, and Rocky has to go on his own. Still going. Good break by Rocky Turner. Pity no one was at his shoulder. There was a certain try there, but Warrington, can they take advantage now? There's the gap over there, but Ellis is took, man and ball. So Warrington, though, still in possession. Good play there. First clear break of the game, really. Bateman, strong lad this, but there's no way through. Unloads. Warrington now, O'Sullivan. He comes back inside, Dwayne Mann, and Dwayne Mann will have to die with it. Last tackle, says the referee. Warrington 30 yards out. Looks for a big up and under from O'Sullivan here. No, chips it. And it rolls harmlessly into dead. Yes, as the man next to me said, it's different. I'll say different was the try that Saints scored last week when he headed it over the line. Bad sportsmanship for me, that, and I don't think that try should have been allowed, but the referee said there was no wrong with it. So, Hull FC slowing the game. It's doing Warrington more good by this. Gives Bob Jackson another minute off his time, and he's still arsing about. 2 balls on the field now. Both off. Well, and who's that coming on the field? It's Beadle. It's Beadle about, that's what it is. Candid camera. Beadle's come on. Here's Dannett. Well, I've seen a comedy of errors. That was everything. One kicked it off one wing and one kicked it this wing. But Carl Harrison, he won't shirk. He knows that internationals next week, but he's playing today. Jackson. But no way through. Some people blame young Lee Jackson for Aussies winning that game last week, but you can't blame him. He had a good game. So, just short of the halfway line. Jackson, here's Mackie. Mackie's looking to get Turner going, but Turner can't do anything. Turner goes into touch. Doesn't like Desi Drummond's tackle. No wrong with that. No need for that from the old winger. Ridiculous. Fair tackle that. The game is to be tackled. Didn't like being tackled. And exchanged a few nasties with Des Drummond. And have to leave him alone, Desi. Well, they're saying feed in here, but Entap mustn't feed. Warrington got away, Gregory. But the cover's there. So Warrington now. What can Warrington do here? Still down to 12 man. Gary Chambers comes one way, but goes the other. And Eastwood come in to get a bit. I'm sure he's freezing on that wing. O'Sullivan. Turner's got Farnley. Bateman's got. But good play, man and ball. Good tackle. But he's up quickly. Warrington now trying to switch it to the opposite wing. Turner, another kick. But Eastwood's going back for this unless the bounce beats him. Takes it first time. So Eastwood, his first touch. And he gets tackled. Mirth. Good tackling by Warrington. So, coming out of their own 25, and they make a cock up at that one. So, good play by Jackson. Good play. He's got dummies. Still going. Desi Drummond's there. Good tackle. Good play by Drummond. Read the situation and coming off his wing when the man was free. Sharp back inside. Mackey. Still going, but David Lyon's there. So, 5 yards out. Didn't play that ball. Penalty to Hull. So Paul Eastwood now gets the first chance to put score on the board. And Blacker was free there. Looked like a try all the way. But Desi Drummond read that move pretty well. And he come in from his wing and brought him down. Good play by Drummond. Saved a certain 6 points. But as it is, Warrington's been lay on in the tackle and presented with Paul Eastwood. A reasonable kick at goal. It's about 20 yards out. 5 yards to the right of the sticks. He should have no problem with it. Remember, it was an Eastwood goal and a Mackey drop goal that beat Warrington 3-2 earlier in the season at Witherspoon. And is it going to be the same game today? Remember, Hull took the lead. Warrington equalised in the second half. And then Greg Mackey did an heartbreaker 2 minutes from time. So, Paul Eastwood now. Didn't have his kicking boots on last Saturday. But it's a different game today. And I think he'll have no trouble putting this one between the sticks. So, all need this goal. Steady him down a little. Remember, Warrington back to full strength after this. Bob Jackson will be back on. So, Mike Gregory doing the old Ray Price trick, looking up at the sticks, ready for a rebound. Learnt that off Ray Price, the great Australian loose forward. And he's admitted it freely to me, that's where he got it from. So, Eastwood, no problem. So, 29 minutes gone here at the Boulevard at Hull FC 2, Warrington 0.
Sponsored by Celtic Seafood Limited, the opening point of the afternoon. Penalty goal, Paul Eastwood.
So, Sullivan to restart. Back to full strength now, Warrington. Bob Jackson's on after his breather in the bin. And O'Sullivan long one. Mackey's got this one covered. Looking for someone to come and take it off him. He trips, but he's up quickly. Good player is Mackey. I wish Warrington had kept him, but that's past tense. And Blacker having another run. Oh, Warrington now. 10 minutes to half time. Can they stay in this game? I think Brian Johnson will be quite happy, just 2-0 down as Harrison goes 10 yards forward. Lee Jackson acting half-back. Danik, first receiver, comes on the blind side and it goes the other way to Marlowe. But Marlowe can't get his pass out. Mike Gregory and Bob Jackson, man and ball. Hard to tell them two apart, actually. They look like the Roundtree's twins. Entat, Brad Webb. Brad Webb's got Turner, but he's no room to work and he has to hold on. And Bateman comes in. Entat, Mackey. Did well to hold that, Mackey. That just shows what a good player Mackey is. David Lyon now picks it up, comes forward, he's got Dannett and Jackson brings him down. That's why Lee Jackson's playing for Great Britain. Desi Drummond shoves one off. Makes a good yardage there for Warrington Drummond. So, Dwayne Mann, Neil Harmon, Mackey round the legs, Brad Webb upstairs, and Carl Harrison in the middle. There's a Gary Chambers, but he's tackled. There's Dwayne Mann getting his kick in again. Looks a long one, but Dwayne. There's John Gay again. Richard Gay. He lets it go in. What a brilliant kick. A bit slow there, Richard Gay. I've just been praising him earlier, but I thought he was at fault there. He had plenty of time to stop that ball. I think he was a bit lackadaisical. So it's 10 yards from the Hull line, but it'll be Hull's head and ball. At the moment, there's talk in Rugby League about changing this rule when a kicker makes a good 50 yards and the opposing team get the put in. But I think it's better staying as it is. Entat comes inside, Turner with him, who'd come in off his wing, but didn't pass, took the tackle. O'Sullivan, Brad Webb goes on his own. Mike Gregory there. So, Hull just inside their own 25 is Dannett. Good run by Dannett, but good tackle. Warrington, Jackson's got Harrison, but he can't unload. Warrington go man and ball. It's the only way to go on this big player. Nolan, looking for a gap. Oh, Sharp that, not Nolan, excuse me. It's gone wide, Entat. Looks like it's bounced in. Well, I won't say it's a good kick, and it's not a bad kick. It makes 10 yards, but Warrington will get head and ball. Warrington will be too concerned about that. So, Warrington forwards, a bit slow to get to this pack. It should be the Hull FC forwards who's slow after the hard game on Wednesday. Well, the pass was a bit bad, but O'Sullivan took his eye off it, and when you take your eye off it, you drop it, and that's what he did, and he's given the advantage back to Hull FC now with head and ball. Knock on there. Knock on. No, play on. Bad mistake by Hull. They've let Warrington off the hook now. So Mike Gregory. And bad play there by both teams. So 30 yards from the Warrington line. We're coming away with it. Bob Jackson. First touch after coming back from the bin. Neil Harmon. He'll hold on. But no way through. Dannett's in with a tackle. Swinging it left now. Bob Jackson, no, good kick. That looks like a cracking kick, that. But, yeah, that's what you'd call a kick. O'Sullivan coming into his own now with his kicking game. But, to be fair, he's not done much for Warrington since he come over from Canberra. Let's hope that's the start of something. He's only played 3 games for us and he's been here all season. That's a problem with an hamstring injury, I believe. So, Hull FC feed it. Mackey. Gay's got to go on his own, though, linking up. But the centre was too far away, Blacker. So he had to die with it. Mackey switches it over there to Lee Jackson. Lee Jackson surrounded by Warrington shirts. In 6s and 7s at the moment, Hull. Enter, Dannett. But Dannett unloads. Marlowe. Playing well for Hull this afternoon, Marlowe, but he couldn't do much there. 2 Warrington players there as soon as he got the ball. Jackson. Inside Harrison. Harrison, can he unload? No. Good tackle by Ellis round the pins. So, Blacker. John Sharp, but he can't get rid. And last tackle, says the referee. So, watch for the kick if. No, Jackson's gone on his own. Swung it to Enter. And another bad pass. When will they learn? So Warrington will get a turnover. So Desi Drummond gets a turnover. Remember, that was the last tackle. O'Sullivan has to go on his own. And he's tackled. Marlowe goes downstairs. Dannett goes upstairs. There's Gary Chambers looking for a break, but there's no way through this strong Hull defence. Both teams, remember, today coached by Aussie coaches, and that's why this is such a defensive struggle here today. Man still going. Carrying Sharp with him. Here's Ellis. O'Sullivan inside. A bad play. And Ellis does well to grab that. He threw it inside and Thornley wasn't expecting it. And no one around. Ellis had to dive on it. He has to go on your own, Alan Bateman. Can't get round Greg Mackey. That's what tackling's all about. They can't go with the legs. No one on the wing. There's another long kick, but Richard Gay takes it for... No. Played it, so it's all on now. Warrington can tackle him now. And it's what they do on the 25. So, Warrington want to play the game down here. It's where the game's got to be won. No way through. Good tackling there. Bob Jackson and Gary Chambers. Harrison. Looking big run by Harrison. But can't unload. Jackson, Dannett's got 13, Nolan, but Nolan, what a tackle by Harmon, puts his shoulder there and he went down to the ground like a sack of spuds. Jackson plays it, good plat by Jackson, good pass, lovely inside pass to Enter, having a good game Lee Jackson, brainy player this. Mackey inside to Note, Sharp, a bad pass though, gets a kick away though Greg Mackey, but David Lyon's got all the time in the world now, and he comes forward, goes on the wing, still going, good run by David Lyon, looking to unload, he can't though, good run by Lyon, brings it back to where Mackey kicked it from, bad defence by Hull. Mercer, Brian Johnson played him on the wing for the first time today, he reckons he played for the Kiwis on the wing and he likes that position, well we'll just have to see. Ellis, O'Sullivan, Thornley's got Bateman, but not much room to work. Hull closed it down, they seen the danger, and Warrington had no yardage, what to do, anything. Big gap there, Bateman's got to go on his own. Warrington just stood around. And 20-yard gap from a man playing the ball in the centres. There's Dwayne Mann with a little clever kick. But Richard Gay, has he got this one? And again, lackadaisical, but this time manages just to stop it. He's got Turner, he gives it to him. Turner's got Mackey. But good tackle, good play. Ellis is away. There's your score. Thank you very much. Well, we can thank the old winger Turner. That's our Christmas box from him. He don't need to send us a Christmas card now. That'll do. Kevin Ellis in for his second try. 4-2 to the wire. Ooh, did he all like that? Great point. Great time to score as well.
In the 38th.
Yeah, 2 minutes from half time. Old fans going out now. Cheesed off. But like I say, I'll send Turner a Christmas card for that one. Thanks very much, lad. Turner now, easy conversion. Should be 6-2 to Warrington and only a minute to half time. That'll put the cat amongst the pigeons. So, a minute to go, 39 minutes gone at the Boulevard, and this is an happy Warrington commentator telling you Warrington's just took the lead, 6 points to 2 through an interception try, and Ellis went all the way. Courtesy of Turner on the wing here. He wants to play rugby instead of fighting. He's been having a skirmish with Drummond earlier. Want to watch the game. So, can all come back. Remember, the second half, they're going to be tiring after the midweek game, and maybe that's where Warrington will take advantage. Here's the try scorer, Kevin Ellis. Comes forward, but Dannett's there. So, Warrington now, just got to play out a minute now. Play it, shove it up your jersey, 6 tackles, and let that hooter sound. And go in for your oranges, 6-2 in front. Dwayne Mann. So Warrington now, Dwayne Mann up, Mike Gregory acting half back, he knows what's going on, good play by the skipper, plays it to himself, he knows. Warrington now, just slowing it down, here's Gary Chambers, he'll take the tackle too. 2 to go, remember. Only less than a minute, Hooter any time now, Dwayne Mann gets his kick away, Gay's coming across, but the bouncer's got him. Can't fault Gay there though, the ball bounced on the hard service and just ricocheted into touch, and that's where Warrington want to spend this last 30 seconds. So it's all now. Head and ball intact, gets it in, gets it out, no feeding of course, there's only Warrington feed, and Turner's brought down. Harris, Marlowe. Had a good game, this lad. Don't deserve. There's the U-turn, that'll do. Brian Johnson will be an happy coach. So, at half-time at the Boulevard, All FC 2. 1 second while I get the pen. Okay. 38 minutes, 9 minutes. That's right, wasn't it? You're on again. Welcome back to the Boulevard for the second half of the Stones Bitten Championship Division 1 encounter between Hull FC and Warrington. The half-time score, Hull 2, Warrington 6. Remember, Warrington took the lead just a minute before half-time from a very bad pass from the old winger Turner, which was seized upon by Dwayne Mann, and he fed Kevin Ellis, who had a free run to 25 yards under the sticks. Rocky Turner converted it, and that's what brings the score. So can Warrington hold on? Do the club the world a good, a bit of confidence if they can come away from the Boulevard with 2 points, because not many teams will come here and win. So it's O'Sullivan, Warrington playing towards the scoreboard end now, and it gets underway. Mackey lets it go between his legs. Brad knocks it up in the air, a bit of football there, and so it's okay at all now on their own 25, bringing it away, Dannett. But let's hope these old forwards start tiring midway through this second half after the encounter with the Aussies on Wednesday. But they're not showing any signs of it up to now though. So Hull still in possession midway between the halfway line and their own 25. Here's the kick back to Eastwood. Up and under. David Lyon underneath it. He has them for breakfast. No problem to David Lyon. But he can't get round Entat. And Harrison's in there with the assist. He looks like he's took a knock there, Entat. No. He's up. There's Desi. Desi tortured, but he's dragged down. Greg Mackey and Webb bring him down. So Warrington in their own half. He has to go on his own, Bateman. He overrun his man there. Harmon was supposed to receive the ball, but Bateman came in and did well die with it. Ellis switches it back inside to Chambers, but there's no gap there. Danik stood there, stands his ground. And Warrington finding it hard, getting forward. Man, here's Harmon. Harmon goes forward. Good run by Harmon, having a good game in the number 10 shirt for Warrington. Long one, David Lyons gets his left boot to it, but there's Richard Gay, positioned well. Good full base Turner. Can he make amends? No. Mike Gregory brings him down. So, Richard Gay linking up well, but no support. So, Hull FC in possession. Danik going forward, but the tackling's there. Strong tackling from Warrington. That's been a feature of Warrington's game this season, the defence and the tackling, and again the ball goes to ground and Warrington jump on the loose ball. Warrington quickly in on these 50-50 balls. Here's Drummond going across the field looking for that little bit of daylight, and it'll be good night Vienna, but at this time Marlowe shuts it down. Mike Gregory, O'Sullivan outside him, but Mike Gregory holds on. Tackled on the halfway line. Mackie in with a tackle along with Carl Harrison. So Warrington, Gregory up slowly, playing the old professional. Bob Jackson's turn, he goes forward again. Mackie's there, good tackling by little Mackie. Dwayne Mann, O'Sullivan, Harmon looking to go forward again. Harrison and Danik are there, helped by Rob Nolan, the loose forward. 10 yards inside the Hull half. Watch for the switch here from O'Sullivan. That's the one. Warrington now, players all up there. But Richard Gay does very well. Very brave by Richard Gay. He knew if he missed that ball, there was 3 Warrington players to take advantage. So, just inside their own 25. Harrison, he'll have to go on his own. Good running. Good running by Harrison. But no backing up. Good run by the big number 8. Jackson is the other big prop. Danik. Good play, Jackson backing up. Good play by Hull. They're in the ball to the work. So switching it, Marlowe looking to go on his own, and it'd have been better letting it out to Blacker. He had an overlap on this far side, and that's the last tackle. Look for the kick here. That Warrington's ball. Bad play by Warrington. Terrible. There was no danger of number 13 Nolan getting that ball, and the Warrington player brought him down. Stupidity. And it's O'Sullivan. Stupid. And he's got, not only give him a penalty, Warrington's got to play with 12 men for the next. What a stupid thing to do. Warrington had the ball well covered. So, Hull FC, quick penalty taken by Eastwood. Fans getting behind them now as they apply pressure. Blacker, but they're tackling there. Can they breach this Warrington defence? Fans behind him. Mackie comes off 1 foot, but Kevin Ellis goes with him. 10 yards out. Switches it, sharp. But he just can't get that extra 2 yards. Can Warrington hold out? 3 tackles gone. Good play, switch, good switch.
In you go, Eastwood.
Eastwood goes in when it looked like Hull had made a fatal mistake. Eastwood was all on his own on this wing and picked up the pass. So, Hull make it count. All through O'Sullivan doing a stupid foul. So Hull are back in the game. Warrington 6, Hull 6, with Eastwood's conversion on the far this near touchline to come.
Sponsored by Celtic Seafood Limited. Hull's first try of the afternoon to Paul Eastwood.
How many minutes was that when he scored it? How long have you been playing? 5. About 5.
43, I think he said.
44?
43, I think.
3?
He said, yeah.
Oh, how?
Wait for the goal kick.
So Eastwood now, a difficult kick, but he's capable on his day. It's just about a yard and he's shifting the photographers. He's not happy with it. He must surely put his concentration off a little bit. But he regathers his thoughts, gets his head up, looks at them sticks. What a kick. Watch this whole crowd if this goes over, and it's going. What? That's what you call a punishing kick. So, old mate Warrington pay for that stupid foul by O'Sullivan. So, Brian Johnson won't be happy with O'Sullivan. So, Hull FC take the lead again. Hull 8, Warrington 6. So, like I say, Warrington won't be happy with that. They had all the time in the world to get that possession from that kick. And O'Sullivan interfered with him. I don't know why. Only Sullivan knows why. Entat did well to hold that. And a knock-on looked on the card. So, oh, now the fans behind him again. Harrison, Dannett going forward. Unloads a good pass. Plenty of room over there, but Marlowe comes back inside. So, Hull still in possession in their own half. 8-6 in front now. Here's Eastwood with a kick. Little bit of tactics in the second half. And this looks like a good kick. Yeah. So, it's Warrington's turn now to backpedal. Eastwood a brilliant kick.
Come on, Hull, push him off.
I'm sure that's what Brian Smith's told him. Played a game in the Warrington half. So, Warrington after leading 6-2 find themselves behind again. So, Ellis comes away with it. Drummond looking for daylight. Almost through, but good tackling there. Loose forward in. Nolan. So Warrington's got it all to do again. Bateman looking to feed, but strong lad, this lad. And crowd giving Webb some stick. Again, they're throwing the ball anywhere, and Thornley does well to retrieve that. So Warrington, Mike Gregory, Gary Chambers runs into Harrison. So Warrington trying to come away with it. Well inside their own half of the field. Mike Gregory, no one there, has to go on his own, and he dies. Last tackle, Hull will be happy with that. Kept Warrington down there. Man gets his tackle, kick off, but Turner and Gaze there, makes a bit of an ash of it. Looked like it went, he did lucky to get away with that then, Turner. Very lucky, bit of a fumble, but luckily for him it went back. So, the game going from one end to the other as Warrington put Hull back in their own 25 now. So, yeah, rugby league just lately is like a game of chess, and Bob Jackson's got that ball, well covered by Jacko. So it was a case of the two Jacksons going for that. Lyon, Thornley just can't get through the gap. So Warrington now looking to get another score, go back in front. No one there, Mercer. Harrison brings him down though, along with Dannett, two prop forwards. So Warrington 25 yards out, 4 tackles to go, and they put Hull under pressure. Down to 12 men with O'Sullivan in the bin. Turner misses it out, Arman, but man's there, but the Hull defence holding out. Read that move. Oh, Warrington going forward. Mike Gregory switches it back. Did well, and it's 6. The referee said, "Hull touch that." Gregory, there's a gap over here if he can get it out. Bob Jackson just tackled at the last minute. So Warrington 10 yards out now, 5 tackles to go. Mercer looking for a gap. Is he there? Ooh, 2 yards out now. Gary Mercer tried go on his own. Bob Jackson. Warrington to be better fanning the ball out. It's no good going for him acting half-back. All have read that. Now, Ellis, long pass. This is it. Drummond's open, but just holds on. And Brad Webb does well. The fans was on his case a minute ago, but he saved a try there. Gregory, little chip. But 6 again. 6 again by my book. No, the referee's not giving it. Last tackle, that was 6, but referee's having none of it. Offside. Well, there it is. Chance for Warrington to equalise. I think the referee's making a bit of cock up there. I think he realised it was all on. He'd made a mistake, and instead he gave the penalty. Warrington won't say no. So, penalty. Exactly where Eastwood opened the account for Hull in the first half. About 15 yards out, about 5 yards to the right of the post. I mean, easy kick on the day, but the way Warrington's kicks have been going lately, I wouldn't like to say. So, We've had 10 minutes. It's there. So the game's all even again, all to play.
In the 51st minute, the penalty goal to Paul Robertson.
Paul? I'll sort all this out after, you know, I've got the times. So, Hull FC now through Mackie restart. We've got half an hour left of a cracking game now. Warrington, remember, O'Sullivan in the bin, still down to 12 men, so they did well to come back when they were down to 12. So it's 8 apiece, all to play for as Mackie gets ready to restart. Look for the long one here. Long one. Drummond's there, takes it well done, Desi, picks it up, don't look for support, he knows where the try line is and he comes forward. But the tacklers are there for Hull. So Dwayne Mann opens onto blind side, got Neil Harmon coming in. So O'Sullivan waiting to come back on, but wherever he's not happy, his time's not up. Gregory sells a dummy, but Marlowe's there, reads it well, along with Dannett. Bad pass, but Turner does well. Here's Bateman, good pass. Can he go now? Farnley. Farnley's going. But good tackle by Nolan. Rob Nolan saved a certain try there because Farnley had his ears back. Gregory, it's got Ellis. Ellis looking for a gap, but it runs into Dannett. Still going. What a strong young lad. Warrington looking to get Drummond running. Drummond can't get around Turner, he does. Still going, Drummond. Drummond's going in, try on the cards here, man. Still going, Dwayne Mann. Ooh, last tackle, just yards short, Dwayne Mann. But the last tackle, knock on, rushing to get over the try line there, so we'll get a reprieve. Turnover. It looked like Drummond was going in. So, penned in their own half now. Warrington want to keep him here. Strong tackling. Mackie giving his forwards a breather. That's what you call a good player. Not shirking any responsibility. Here's Webb as well. So, Warrington get on top again. Bad played a ball there, but luckily for Hull, Jackson was wise to it. Warrington now trying to keep Hull pinned back here. Harrison trying to break through the tackle, but Ellis is round the legs and Gregory upstairs. Last tackle, says the referee. Eastwood. Lyons underneath it. He'll have to let the ball bounce. And it looks like it might run. No, he'll have to play it. So Lyons got to play this one. And he does the wise thing. He holds on. A pass there would have been foolish. And Mercer comes forward. Can Mercer make some ground? Good run by Mercer. And he unloads. Bateman. But Marlowe was there. Good sweeping up tackle by Marlowe. Warrington now looking to exploit this Hull defence. He's through there again. Warrington finding the gaps now. Brad Webb picked up a loose ball, but Desi Drummond was quick on him. So Hull in possession. This game warming up now. Well, let's see in possession now. It's Hull's turn. Getting a bit exciting now, this game, as Dannett stands still. You can't stand still, you've got to run onto the ball. And that's what the Hull fans are telling him. Jackson to Marlowe. Strong running by Marlowe. Good strong run. No, Harrison this time. Having a good game, Harrison. So, going on the wide side. Sharp switches it. But Marlowe makes a cock up and Warrington retrieve it through Dwayne Mann. So Warrington now. Warrington's turn now to come away from the 25. What can they do? Bob Jackson goes on his own, goes down the blind side, makes a good yardage. But he's tackled. Webb's in there with a tackle. Along with Harrison. Warrington now. Bit of a forward. Warrington lucky there. Gary Chambers. Dwayne Mann now. Watch for this switch now here from Turner. Gregory's got Sullivan back on the field, but Nolan doesn't fall for the dummy. And gets an assist from... What? 6 again, says the referee. Reckoned an Hull player touched it. I don't know how he made that out, but I'm not arguing with him. So Warrington now, midway between their own 25 and halfway. Ellis has got man inside. Ellis looking for that gap. Very fast, this man Ellis, if he just gets half a yard. But in this case, Dannett was there. Warrington now. Harmon. So, it's got Warrington now crossing. Crossing, says the referee. So what will Eastwood do here? About 45 yards out. Quite kickable penalty here. And I think if I was him, he'll go for goal, and that's what he's doing. Not only does it slow the game down a little, if he gets it, it puts Hull FC back in front, 10-8. And these goals are going to count, I'll tell you, at the end of 40 minutes in the second half. So, Warrington back to full strength, O'Sullivan on. I bet you his ears are red after Brian Johnson having him in that dugout. He must have given him hell for leather, and I'd have done the same. And stupidity. Professional players doing things like that, they should know better. And he's not a kid, he's been around for a lot of seasons. But that's all past tense now. They're trying the scores on the board. So Eastwood, 45 yards out, about 5 yards to the left of the sticks. Can he get this one over? Put Warrington back in front, 10-8. The crowd quietens. You listen, suck this ball over them sticks. Looks a good one. It's going. It's a cracker. What a cracking kick. He's certainly got his kicking boots on today. That's 3 from 3. So,
56th minute, sponsored by Celtic Seafood Limited. Penalty goes to Paul Eastwood.
he's got all the points for Hull. So he's having a good debut. He must be man at match now for that. Must get £10 or whatever he give up here, some bitter. But Eastwood's certainly got his kicking boots on. 3 attempts and 3 goals. And not only one of them an easy one. He got one from touchline and one from 45 yards out. So Warrington's got to come back again. Dannett. Good run by Dannett. Getting in the picture now, Dannett. Lazy player, but he's coming alive now. There's Eastwood again with his boots. Gets it between Drummond and Lyon. That looks a cracker, but I think it might just... No, got to play it. Dave Lyon's got to play it. Good as finding touch. It sells a dummy, but Brad Webb didn't fall for it. And the people down below us who's been criticising him, surely have got to change the tune now. Desi Drummond not happy there, but his chain. Arman runs into a brick wall. So Warrington got it all to do again. Hull leading 10 points to 8. 18 minutes of the second half, midway through the second half. So Warrington, Dwayne Mann. Watch for Ellis. Ellis to Sullivan. He'd have better do something for Lydon. Right, Gregory. Good play to Farnley. Gets a pass out. Mercer. What? Forward pass. Referee sees it, and you get the applause from the old fans who's not been too happy with Mr. Kinnelly's decisions this afternoon. So they give him ironic cheers for spotting one. So Hull's at head and ball. Just inside the Warrington half. Monsieur Entat will get it in and Monsieur Entat will get it out. Mackey, Gay linking up, trying to feed. He's got Blacker outside him, but decides to go it alone and takes the tackle. It'd have been better giving that to Blacker. So referee making Warrington get back now. Here's Nolan rolling outside now. Black, not sharp, looking to get rid. Good tackle by Dwayne Mann. Did well there, brought him down. So Hull FC now looking to spread it. Mackey and Warrington pick it up. Warrington get advantage. Referee played it on. Hull player knocked on, but Warrington picked it up through Tony Farnley. So Warrington now through Neil Arm, and he runs into Harrison. And Dannett now. Dannett doing a bit more work now. Sure, Brian Smith's had a word with him. Come on, he says, play the 80 minutes, not half a game. And Gary Chambers, but no way through. Marlowe's there, Sharp's there. Warrington now switching it. O'Sullivan, he's got Gregory coming inside. He don't give it him though. And Gregory takes a tackle. It looked like he got a knock there, Gregory. He's still laid it. No, he's up. Mercer, strong, but no way through. Last tackle, says the referee. Watch O'Sullivan, little kick through. Warrington here onto it. Play on. And it's booted into the stand. And we'll get the turnover. Referee said it was the last tackle. So Hull FC now will get the ball back. Just about 15 yards inside their own half. Won't do anything stupid now. They want to hold on to this 10-8 lead. And it looks like Neil Turner's got a reprieve. Paul, I don't like to have been him if the score had stayed at 6-2. He wants to live with himself. But like I say, Paul Eastwood, his opposite wing, has got him out of trouble. I'm sure if Hull FC the score stays the same, and young Turner will buy young Eastwood a drink after the match. So, Hull finding it hard to come away with it, and Jackson boots it into touch. But no, it don't go in. Bounce favours Drummond. And Drummond brings it back. Bad pass there to Turner. It'd have been better holding on. But luckily for Drummond and Warrington, Turner holds the pass. So Warrington now got to come forward. Man, fans reckon it was forward, but that one wasn't. Lyon. Oh, Gregory. Ellis. Ellis's long pass. Here's a bit of an overlap. But again, all are closing it down. And Turner has to take the tackle. I'll tell you, they call in this centres, but they're closing it down for Warrington, I can tell you that. No. Someone calling Danny a big fairy. I'm sure he wouldn't say it to his face. Ellis, a good run by Ellis. Going forward. Unlucky for Warrington again. But I must be fair to the referee, and it was slight forward. Unlucky there, Warrington. Yeah. This time the referee said a forward, and he's the one who counts. He's the one in charge. So, I'll get the ball through Entat, Monsieur Entat. He'll having snails and frogs' legs after the game, I believe. And it's Monsieur Entat gets it in, goes on to the blind side. Blacker linking up, but Warrington snuff it out. Telegraphed the move there, Hull. So, in the last quarter of this match now. And Sharp, he takes the tackle just inside the Warrington half of the field. This is where Hull want to play the game. Jackson switches it to Dannett. Dannett comes forward. The fairy, according to one Hull fan, like I say, only from about 200 yards away. So, Harrison, good strong run, had a good game, Harrison. Switching it now, quick move, Mackey. Mackey's got Marlowe, but Marlowe was too close to him. Had not much room, and the referee getting Warrington back. Last tackle too, he says. What's Mackey going for a drop again? And he's done it again. Well, they say lightning doesn't strike twice. Well, it does in this case. So, Greg Mackey gets on the scoreboard with a drop goal. So, 23 minutes in the second half. So, Hull increase the lead. It's Hull 11, Warrington 8 now, so Warrington's got to get a try now. They want to win this game. Unlucky there, Gregory. But Hull got it back. Unlucky. Good run by Lee Jackson. Looking for support, but no one with him. Oh, Mackey looking to go one way, goes the other way. Oh, Ellis is there. So, looking for a quick play the ball in, switch it wide. Dannett, but he dies with it. Bad play by Hull, that, but maybe another drop goal might come out of it. Jackson gives it inside to Harrison. Harrison, backwards, says the referee. And the last tackle again. Can we expect another drop here? Mackey's got it. Mackey's going to do a little chink. Sharp. Nolan. No. And John Sharp goes down with it, so Warrington get a reprieve. I thought Hull might have gone for another drop there. Less than 15 minutes to go. And Warrington behind 11-8. Turner. Oh. Play on. Referee says play on. And Hull's got the ball back. Chrissy O'Sullivan not having the best of games. So Hull again. Dannett. Dannett to Eastwood. This way, no way through. Oh, Warrington now got to defend here. This is where the game could be won and lost. Entat.
Go on, Patrick! Oh, Jesus, what the hell's going on?
Warrington get it back, do they? No! 6 again. So here we go again. No one there. Mackey has to take the tackle. Fans telling him, get it out, get it out. It's all right when you're sat here saying, get it out. Good play. Good inside pass that. Enter, nice ball. So, last tackle, surely not. Dannett, no way through. And Warrington will get a relief. Bad play, but I'm sure there wasn't 6 tackles there then. From the referee saying, play 6 again. Like one of the men said on an interview last week, referees, just lately, they should be like cricket and umpires and keep 6 balls in the pocket and keep transferring them, because a lot of them, believe me, they can't count. I wonder if they can count when they get paid the wages. Well, if there's a few coppers missing, they're on there sharp, lad. So, Warrington in their own 25. Arman coming away. Good pass to Turner, just caught him though. Warrington now, 10 minutes to go. Trailing all 11-8. Gregory. And Warrington's had 6 now. Good kick, Eastwood's got it covered. All the time in the world, Eastwood, and he's got Gay with him, but I think Eastwood will be better just going on his own and taking a tackle, and that's what he does. So, just in possession now, just inside their own half. Harrison, he'll hold on, he just knows the way. He only woes one way, and that's forward. Harrison switches it back to Dannett, the other prop. Old pack now. Coming, just like I said earlier, I thought this whole team would tire, but it looks just the opposite. They're coming into the game now more. Enter. Good play again. Nolan just grabbed. Mackey switching it. Harrison. Warrington tackle now. Last tackle, says the ref. Dannett. And Dandy Dannett goes in. So, good drive. Harrison drove it in. He was tackled just short. And there was that other big prop forward, Dannett. And he come bursting through. There was only one thing on his mind. 4 points. And that's what he got.
Sponsored by Jubilee Joinery.
I wish he'd give over with his sponsorship.
For home to Andy Dillon.
Good try. So, Hull now going to a 15-8 lead with a kick to come, and Eastwood's not missed one yet. But Walker. Yeah. So Hull's made a substitution now to the rugby union convert. Marlowe's gone off, and Russ Walker, the ex-Barra players, come on. So good tactic by him, Brian Smith. Bringing on another fresh pair of legs with just 11 minutes to go. But as I was saying earlier, I thought this old pack might have tired in the second half after playing the Aussies, and they've done the opposite, mark my words. They've come into their own, these two big prop forwards, not shirking any work, and that was what you call a prop forward's try. First Harrison, he drove in, quick played a ball, and there was Andy Dannett. Thanks very much, 4 points, and can Eastwood put another 2 on? Not missed a kick yet, young Eastwood, but to be honest, I don't think he cares where this one goes. Hull's got a 7-point gap now. Warrington's got to score twice, and I can't see him doing it, be honest with you. Two more. So, Eastwood converts. 4 from 4. Increase the lead now. Hull 17, Warrington 8, and I'm sure this game's safe for all now. And another sub being made. PC Lee Jackson goes off, and PC Dixon comes in. Dixon of Doc Green takes his place. So another good move by Smith. Brought 2 fresh pair of legs on, and can you blame him? 10 minutes to go. Hull FC 17, Warrington 8. It looks like Hull's got the 2 points, because quite frankly I can't see Warrington getting a score twice. Once maybe, but not twice. And the Hull forwards, they've done a good day's work. They've earned the crust, every one of them. All earned the money today. There's the young'un. Good run by PC 49, young Dixon. Gives it to Entat. He's come into his own, he has. For my money, he's the man of the match, this French number 7. He's had a cracking second half. And it's only with Paul Eastwood kicking the goals, I think, that might pinch the man of the match off him. But I'll tell you, down at Warrington, I wasn't impressed with the French lad. But I'll tell you something, he's had a cracker today. Lyon, easy meat for David Lyon. And he comes forward, and who's there in the tackle? Number 6, Greg Mackey. So Warrington now, Mercer. So it looks like the Warrington's losing run continues. 6 on the trot and in the relegation trouble. Mike Gregory, he goes down. So Warrington, I think, will have to look to it next week, and a 4-pointer when we interchange Sheffield Eagles at Witherspoon. I'll tell you now, if we get beat in that one, it looks like second division for the wire. But let's see what happens next week. So O'Sullivan, Jackson, Gregory. Gregory can't pass though. Dies with the ball. So O'Sullivan. Rocky Turner's gone away. Good turn for speed by Turner. Inside Bateman. Gregory's going. Inside to Drummond. Drummond has to go down. Good cover play. And they get the ball as well. Give it Warrington back. All on now. Can Warrington go in here? What a selfish man. Warrington had an overlap. Tony Farley selfish. He should have let the ball do the work. And Hull's all back now. Silly play. All right, we get a penalty, big deal. Tony Farley had to feed the ball to his fellow centre and 4 points was in. But instead, he was looking to be the hero. He won't get no praise from me on the coach home, I can tell you that. Very selfish. So, Warrington now. We could have got that try and had the goal and would have been back in it. Chambers. Gregory picks it out of mid-air. He has to die with it. Warrington's letting it a go though. Good play by Warrington. Forward again. So, Warrington's final pass letting him down. But why Tony Farley did not let that ball go, I do not know. If we'd have got that try, he'd have kicked the goal, then the game was all on. But as it is, he decided to stick to it. He wanted his name in next week's programme. He'll get his name in next week's programme, all right, but it won't be for scoring a try. It'll be getting a bit of a blue off Brian Johnson. So, scrum down. Hull's head and ball. Hull come away with it. Well, I don't know what to say after that. That's just selfishness. Warrington's made a substitution too in the meantime. Williamson's come on, and I think it's Mercer who's gone off. So, no, Mercer's in. Mercer's gone into the pack. I think it's... I can't say who's gone off. Wrong kick. David Lyon there, but the bounce might... No, bounces favourably to him, right into his breadbasket, and he goes forward. Not had a bad game, David Lyon. Can't fault him, but that's only Farley performance. So, penalties again. Same again, leaning on... Not letting him play the ball. So, this game could have been 15-11, 17-14, but what? It's not. And we could have been riding it again. I mean, rugby league, it's a team game, but Tony Farley said he didn't think so. O'Sullivan gets to Gregory, but he can't unload. Hull take man and ball. Hull watching Mike Gregory, very careful now. Sullivan switches to Jackson, had a good game, Big Bob. Never lets anyone down. Out a goal, and Hull retrieve it. So Hull get the ball back. So, Hull come away, just taking the tackles, just going through the basics. All elementary now. Dan it, and crowd pleased with him. Had a good game actually.
Attention please, the Hull man of the match, chosen by...
Well, Paul Eastwood.
Avenue and Sadowski & Co Limited goes to Lee Jackson.
Lee Jackson. Fair enough.
Come on, get it in, it's always and ball. Out with the ball.
So, David Lyon does the same as Richard Gay.
No way!
Warrington. Referee's got the bottle to ignore the crowd and he gives Warrington the feed. I compliment him there. A lot of referees haven't got the bottle and let the crowd shout the decisions, but he made his mind up and he wasn't listening to no one. So, well, who's to say? But the game carries on. Once a decision's been made, that's the end of it. So, Hull wheel the scrum round and I think they'll get head and ball now. So, maybe the Hull fans will be happy now. They've got the head and ball after Hull wheeling the scrum round. So, Enter gets it in, gets it out. Goes blindside.
Go on, Paddy!
But he's tackled. Oh, Dix. Is that Walker? Yeah, Walker, the ex-battle lad. just takes the tackle. There's Harrison, but holds on. Did well to hold on to that. Minutes ticking away now, but Hull want another score. Here's Mackey. Mackey to Sharp. Sharp switches a long one, but unlucky for Hull, and he make it right. Pig's ear of that one. So, knock on. So Warrington got no advantage, so it'll be a scrum. Ellis to feed. Oh, I must say, Warrington's made a lot of basic mistakes, and I think the turning point in this game, to be honest, was O'Sullivan's foul on after Nolan had kicked through. No need for it. Warrington had the ball covered. What happened? Eastwood scored, converted it, and from being 6-2 in front, Hull was 8-6 in front. Game, set and match. They've caught that. Turner in with a punch. No, bit of a do here now. Only having a shove about. In soccer, that's caused a disaster. Manchester United and Arsenal, and it's only a bit of a shove around. They're only patting each other and wishing him all the best for the new year. Nothing harmful in that. It's a man's game. Probably give a scrum now, Mr. Connolly. He's having the patch the Frenchman out. Come here, he says. Come here, monsieur Entart. Listen, he says. I know I can't speak English, sir. Well, he gives him a card. Go on. You know what a yellow card means? He mustn't have understood a word he said. Go and get your onions, lad. No need for you anymore. You've got the game won. Sacre bleu, that's what he said. Oh, Neil Harmon. Warrington's still driving in, but the game's gone down the drain. But give credit to Hull. After the hard midweek game, the forwards have done exceptionally well. They've played for the full 80 minutes, and it's been the forwards that's been the base of this win for Hull. Ellis switches it back. Drummond comes in the middle, but the gap was closed down. I must be honest. Every time Drummond goes in the tackle, the crowd get on him. There was nothing malicious whatsoever in that. I think it's just because I think it's the colour of him. Nothing wrong with it, and if people got to know him, there's not a nicer person off the pitch. All right. So, old fans now looking for the exits. Going home, look pleased, another 2 points, and they'll probably all turn on to scrum down tonight to watch a repeat of it. I bet they want to put it on if Hull had lost. I think it'd have been a bit of Ovaltine and to bed early. So, referee getting between them, not happy, messing about now. The game goes through its elementaries. Warrington switch it, Lyon's got Thornley in. Can't get rid though, he has to take the tackle. So, minutes ticking by before the final hooter. I make it time. Oh! Unlucky there. Typical wagging the crowd, he didn't touch it. So Warrington's heading ball. Injury time now. Hooter any second now. So it looks like Hull FC are going to get the double over the wire this season. Ellis comes away, but again, good cover. Loose forward, good play by him and Mackey. Man, O'Sullivan, Thornley coming into the game now. Mike Gregory loses it now. Knock on, no advantage, so it's a scrum down. Quicker this game finishes now, the better. Draw the curtains and let's all get to bed. It's getting a bit muss now, this. I'm freezing, I don't know about anyone else. So, Hull FC leading 17 points to 8. Injury time as Eastwood gets another touch. He must be froze, that lad. But he's had a good game. He's scored 12 points for Hull, 4 goals and a try. And the other try coming from Big Andy Dannett. And a drop goal by Mackey. 2 Warrington's try by Kevin Ellis and 2 goals by Rocky Turner. 17-8. Hull, but Hull looking for more. Dannett gets it out, looks a bit forward, but he gets away with it and Dixon grabs it. Young substitute. There it is. There's the hooter. Brings to a close the first division encounter here at Boulevard. It's Hull FC 17, Warrington 8. Scorers for Hull. Paul Eastwood a try. Andy
The spool for the